The top action somebody can take to secure their data is making sure they have their foundational security aspects in place. That's enforcing multi-factor authentication, making sure that you have a change management policy in place and also a password management policy in place. Ensuring that you're recycling your old equipment and ensuring that you're doing it in the proper way. Also backing up your data in a local and cloud-based format. Those are the best ways to do so. The biggest benefit to having a managed IT provider is allowing for scalability and flexibility. Your productivity will increase because that managed IT provider will be the champion of all IT operations. You'll have a security-focused emphasis in addition to access to expert knowledge. A common day in IT is extremely rare. We can see anything from super fires to little small campfires. But the one thing that I can say is most important in some of the aspects that we see every day is making sure that your environment is clean. It is up to snub in regards to the access management and the onboarding and offboarding. So the routine maintenance of making sure that your environment is clean. One of the craziest IT issues I've seen is more so an aftermath of an attack that we experienced. A company that I worked for had gotten hit by ransomware. We saw that the malicious actors were in the environment for several months, but it was what they did after the fact that was really the craziest thing. After they did their thing and locked their systems down, they went ahead and sent their ransomware through the spooling job of every printer within the corporate office. So when the next morning, when we came in, it was something out of a movie and a bad nightmare. There were thousands upon thousands of ransom notes laid throughout the whole entire office that came out of every single printer and copier. People can make their network more secure by taking the best approaches for physical security. In addition, making sure that you have the correct devices in place, like your firewall, your switch, wireless access points that have the proper security features in place. Enabling and enforcing multi-factor authentication, ensuring you have password change management policies in place, um, introducing advanced email filtering, in addition to security awareness training for your staff. The number one piece of advice I would give revolving around security is making sure that you invest in your people. Um, in any environment, the human is the biggest weakness. So by enabling them and empowering them with proper tools like security awareness training, and then allowing your team to have the outfit for advanced email filtering or the different layers of security to help mitigate your risk, that's the biggest investment that you should take in IT security. The process of troubleshooting is truly an art, and there typically is really no standard process. You kind of always deviate from your plan. It's kind of a computer scene investigation. You have to understand the different key players and what's happening in the environment. You really have to dig in and get your information. It's a lot of asking questions, knowing how the aspects work and the tools that you're working with are key. Making sure you see an overall picture will allow you to then narrow down and focus on a solution to get the job done. A business should use a managed IT provider because it allows that company and that business to be scalable. You also have predictability. You can lower your overall costs. And the best part is you have access to expert knowledge and all the different firepower that comes behind that.